So I'm just gonna get right into it. You saw from the thumbnail what I said, and I'm gonna be showing a bunch of clips in between the video, and also I'm gonna show a bunch of screenshots that I got to further my point of why being a men's rights advocate is basically the hardest thing you'll ever have to do, because it will show complete and utter disdain that women have for men, and people for the past few days have been twisting my words around, making it seem like I feel some type of way about a certain race, even though no, I use that video to get my point across on how some women treat their men. What you gotta understand is there are so many women that trap their man.
Nevaeh is not mine. She's not my daughter.
Why did you do this to my roommates?
With a baby, that manipulate their standing in society, that do everything they can to get a bag or to get one up on a woman. I'm sorry, to get one up on a man that hurt them, or they feel as though it's hurt them, or just straight up don't want to be with them. And so I've been seeing it constantly throughout my years being alive, and I'm only 20. And the problem I have is that I didn't take into account how people were gonna react. I thought that people would understand if I explained it thoroughly in multiple videos, but people think I have something against black women when I don't. All I want to do is hold them accountable for how they hold us accountable. For instance, how everyone likes to drag men in every bit of social media they can.
As a man, why are you hitting the curb?
As a man, why don't you have your license?
As a man, why can't you grill?
As a man, why are you using emojis?
As a man, why do you own white jeans?
As a man, why are you posting TikToks?
Like, it's like everything we do is wrong. Everything we do is not enough. We always have to do better, look within ourselves and do better. But how women can always stay stagnant and the same. And then when I defend men in general, I get to see the ugly side of women. I get to see the ugly side of everything I've been standing for and against. People think, like, I don't understand why women think it's bashing when you point out their flaws, but when they do it to us, it's seen as criticism. What you have to understand, all I'm trying to get across on my app, on TikTok, on my account, is that women are not infallible. Men are not perfect either. But I speak for the people who don't have a voice, mainly being black men, because all we do is get hated. We get treated as this, that, and the third. We get seen for what we can provide.
I think, like, even watching a man spend his money, like recently I was at the strip club and watching a man spend his money even on other women turns me on.
We get seen for our money. And then women idolize the thugs. Women idolize the baddies, the bad boys. And then they see men like me and they see weakness. And then they only really care about men like me when they are older, when they have no other option. They settle. What I'm trying to say is I'm not mad at what they have to say. Like, I made a video, and it basically said, "Do you, as a black woman, feel safe and protected by black men?" And a lot of women were not respectful about it. They started to point to the y'all. They started to generalize. They started to not understand the message I was trying to get across. And honestly, I just don't understand why people aren't getting it. That people are just proving my point that men are looked at as the punching bag of the community, especially as a black man in the black community. We're seen as a punching bag. We're always seen as violent, aggressive, dangerous individuals, even by our own women. And then when you say that, they get defensive, as you can see from the DMs on the screen that I'm showing right now. As you can see, it's proving my point that our society has more problems than I thought it did. Now, like, I've been even, thinking about just giving up, stop advocating for men, because every time you do, you get branded as hateful, as a bigot, as this is and the third. Some people even calling me the R word on that video I made about, I'm sure it's been flying around. again, I can't really respond to it because I've been banned for about 6 or 7 days on TikTok, so I can't really defend myself right now. All I gotta do is just sit back and take it. And I have another account. I could just, move it over there, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait. Like, I want y'all to read these DMs, bro, to see what I'm talking about, to see how women really feel when you hold them accountable. And I know it's not all women who act like this. That's the whole point of my video. Like, I talk about the women who act this way, who feel this way, who display misandry on the constant. And I don't understand. Like, I've even met women who will use their social standings and their position in society to manipulate the man they are with or the man they want to be with. I literally had a coworker tell me that she wanted to trap her man. She wanted the genetics that he had, but she didn't want to be with him. And then she went on to talk about how she just wanted this money, how her child's going to be safe and secure. But no one wants to talk about that. No one wants to talk about how men get done dirty because no one cares. As a man in this society, you're born to lose. And I've seen that now, especially in the black community. We're born to lose. We're born to be hated. We're born to be seen as this way and the other way, despite how many times I have to keep saying that not all men are the same. If that was the case, my nails would not be painted. If that was the case, I would not talk the way I talk. Like, I've been getting literally attacked. My character has been attacked constantly. Again, I'm showing it on the screen now because this is ridiculous. Like, the amount of times I had to block and block and block and block. And not just block people. I have to block all of this hatred out because if I don't, it might drive me crazy. Like, it's literally been getting to me, man. Like, being on social media as a black man is not easy. Nowhere near. And I normally keep my page to the more positive side of life. This is why I made my YouTube, because it's a place of, security. It's a place where I can be happy, talk about the things I love, talk about anime, talk about DC comics, Marvel comics, talk about the things that bring me joy, that used to bring me joy as a kid and still bring joy to me now. And to have people just come at my neck for everything. It shows how women, not all, but it shows how a lot of women really feel about men, black men especially. Like, again, the things that have been being said about me is, let's just say they're getting to me, okay? So all I got to say is to all of my men's rights advocates out here, don't do it. Just don't. You don't want this. We're going to be the villain no matter what we say or do. No one's going to get our point no matter what we say or do. And a lot of women don't want to address the fact that they have flaws too. And you have to just deal with it. At this point, I might just give up on this whole journey of mine to advocate for men to have actual equality in my community and, by extension, the human population as a whole. All I wanted was to bring awareness to the problems that women cause to men, the trauma that they cause to men as well as what we do to them. And all I'm being shown is that I should just keep quiet and just let everyone hate us just for being dudes. And honestly, yeah. So, like I said, don't bother doing it. Don't bother advocating for men. It's not going to go anywhere. You're just going to be hated. Honestly, no matter what you do or say, they're not going to listen to you. They're not going to hear the points you make. They don't care. They don't care. And, yeah. If you want more videos from me, not like this, because I don't want to make videos like this anymore. But if it does well, then maybe I'll make a part 2 or whatever. But please like, comment, share, subscribe to all that good stuff. And then, yeah, I'm going to see y'all later, man. It's been a day. Here's a shout out for the day. Appreciate you, GG guy. 775. I try my best to do these videos the best way I know how to. Thanks, man. It means a lot. See you later.